Good morning, everyone. So, our today's topic in strategic human resource management is an organization's life cycle stages and the human resource management strategies at different stages. So, it is very interesting topic in strategic human resource management. So at the screen, you will see that on the very left of the screen, the life cycle stages of an organization is given. So these stages are introductory stage when an organization is just introduced in the market, or in any new market it is just introduced, or a new product it is launched. So at that time the company is said to have a introductory stage. Second stage is called growth stage, when you are capturing a market share. As you see the BCG matrix, so growth stage is the stage where your market share is increasing. And third stage is called maturity stage. It is in BCG matrix, it is also known as cash cow stage. So this is the most prominent or most desirable state where an organization want to remain. So it has a full captured market share, and a growth rate is also on its maximum. And then the life cycle's last stage is known as decline stage. So in this stage the market share is reducing, and your product become uh, old to the, or the is now becoming obsolete to the market. So you can gain decline stage in your business cycle. So these are the four stages, and whatever HR strategies are there is written on the top, that one of the major HR strategy is staffing, then compensation, then training and development, and employee and labor relationship. So what is staffing? Staffing is related to uh, attracting and hiring new employees in your organization, is all about staffing. And compensation is the remuneration or the reward to the employees in the organization. Training and development is for future prospect, or for the for increased productivity on and creating organization culture. The training and development is necessary. And what is labor relationship? So it is the relationship between employee and employer, and employer and employer. And there are three aspects of labor relationship or employee relationship. It is also known as industrial relationship. There are three major aspects: employees, management, and the government. So there are three aspects of labor relationship. And in industrial environment, labor management relationship is very crucial for a smooth functioning of the organization and to increase the productivity of the organization. So we will take up one by one. So when an organization is remain in its introductory stage or introduction stage, so what kind of staffing strategies are used? It is to attract best technical and professional talent, because your organization is growing and new to the organization. So HR strategies uh, has main focus on attracting best talent to the organization. And what compensation strategies are used? Meet or exceed labor market rate to attract needed talent. So in this case, uh, more focus is on attracting best talent, so one can be at par with the market rate when it comes to labors, or can exceed to attract talented labors. Then what is the focus in training and development in introductory stage? So it is define future skill requirement and begin establishing career ladders. So it is since you are attracting best talent, you are growing in the market. So training and development has a special focus, and it also provides the career prospect to the employees also. And what are the labor and employee relationship? uh, is set basic employee relationship philosophy for the organization. So entire organization is you HR strategy is to focus on creating an environment in which the labor management relationship need to be smooth. In second stage of business life cycle, when the organization is remain in its growth stage, so recruit adequate number and mix of qualifying workers, plan management succession, manage rapid internal labor market movement. So in this stage, you can afford to hire some uh, talented, skilled labor, and you can also hire some semi skilled or unskilled labor in adequate amount, because you need to now control the, now you are not new in the market, you are capturing the market share. So you can focus on minimizing cost of production. So and you have more focus on advertising, so that you can further capture the maximum market. So you can save the cost in uh, staffing. And compensation meet external market but consider internal equality effect, establishing formal compensation structure. So in this stage, organization can establish a formal compensation structure, so that it would be fair and just for the employees in the organization. And you can also keep on meeting external market considerations, but also internal equality need to be there in the organization, because if there is no equality in pay, um, uh, so the environment of organization may disrupt. Training and development, mold effective management team through management development and organizational development. So in this stage, the management development philosophy come into focus. So we can in this stage, HR managers can create a effective management team through management development programs and the organizational development programs. Uh, and in labor employees relationship, maintain labor peace, employee motivation and morale. So to keep employees motivated and keep their morale high, uh, the measures should be taken by the management, so that the peaceful environment is created in the organization and organization can run smoothly. And in maturity stage, staffing goes like encourage sufficient turnover to minimize layoff and provide new openings, encourage mobility as reorganization shift job uh, jobs around. So in maturity stage, when you are on the top of your business, you have captured the full market, maximum sufficient market. Now you need to inject new blood in the organization, for which you can attract new employees to the organization, for which you need to keep on check on staff turnovers, so that you can minimize the layoff and provide new openings for the fresh talent in your organization. And in compensation case, in maturity stage, control compensation costs. So because it is one way of saving cost to the organization. So there need to be proper compensation structure, and you need an HR manager need to see the ways by which they can minimize the compensation cost also. uh, Training and development in maturity stage, maintain flexibility and skill of an aging workforce. So now in this stage, your workforce are aging. So refresher kind of training or new modules included in training, which would be beneficial for the employee who are older in the organization. Labor and employee relationship. So control labor cost and maintain labor peace, improve productivity. So in this case also, HR manager need to control labor cost as well as see that the productivity should not go down, and organizational peace is maintained. And in decline stage, when an organization go through decline stage, so strategies are drastically changed. So for staffing, plan and implement workforce reduction and relocation, downsizing and outplacement may occur during this stage, because you need not the amount of employee you are having in maturity stage. So in that case, you can reduce your workforce, you can relocate them, or you can downsize your organization. So these are the strategies which are used in decline stage. Compensation in decline stage, complement tighter cost control. So you need to find out the ways so that the cost of production can also be minimized to mitigate that decline stage. Training and development, implement retraining and career counseling services. So in that case, in decline stage, the retraining is required for employees, and even career counseling services need to be provided to the employees so that they can find another job, or they can grow their career in other organization. And labor and employee relationship in decline stage, improve productivity and achieve flexibility in work rules. And negotiate job security and employment adjust policies. So the labor employee relationship management strategy is still emphasis on improving productivity and achieving flexibility in work rules. So this is all about lifestyle stages and HRM strategies in an organization. Thank you.